talk truth to mock news one talk sense. Mad again. See the search for the truth. Mock news not the place. Pararan let the look face. Mock news let the look face. Truth to truth talk well. But politicians run well. Pastors run well. Pararan mother their case well.
Breaking news.
Yeah, my people, another day don't reach again for another strong mock news. I'm here to copy one of Africa. Agboko di Maggi, the first person to buy Maggi to take cook where you cooking also. Only you work. You buy the Maggi and you not put it inside the soup. Now see finish David has scattered Nigeria embassy for Ghana. Well, I love this for me. And operation we can do. Let me the animal the worker the bell like this. You know me so you know the worker like that. You know understand? And now appointment we go give go. Let me the animal the shit worker. So today mock news is not a small mock news, but it's a very big mock news. So some of the things why I put for Facebook today, you not there for mock news, but you go date this one now. I need to update to now. Wait there for YouTube. I'm like we'll go straight to the reason why we are here. No. Before we go straight to the reason why we are here, I want it. I go get 108 or 109 subscribers for YouTube. The rest people who they watch me now ghost on a spiritual wife. How many spiritual wife I get? Wanna subscribe? You know come on anything for your body. Just press an as they talk so that as I update, you go to be the first person to know. Now they say subscribe. You know now we don't reach 100,000. Now they pursue 1 million. Because I will also that before I will continue. If you not do, I not go read any news. Wait if I know the tension when I not go you understand what I mean? We are presser. When you do also anything do you now? We'll go straight to the reason why we are here. No time. One pastor for Nigeria, Aka don't bring in yash come outside like breeze don't blow foul yash don't open voin. This one a boiler, you know boiler and all those Christmas fowl where they call boiler. Where the yash, I don't even know which kind of fowl that yash go do you to even see that for you to eat fowl, to eat chicken go they add you. Now so it be. One pastor for Nigeria here, you know they use like they see people wife. If you see people wife, you go they turn it on. Be like saying I pick see. If you hear the faith that the picking the fire, turn it on. If you just see person wife, and I don't know the reason why people wife they like the pastor, and he not get high to he do belly like goat when want do abortion. He manage a rukutu. Any smart don't write people wife. Hello baby, when am I seeing you? I can't deal with her, man. I can't bring everybody to you. You no wonder for heaven angel not God not get woman as angel. You would do angel if you don't dagger there because God now video to say angel Jennifer go and meet this pastor, tell the pastor that like this is coming. Before God go know angel go they come with crushes will rape the rapist. This guy not be small people wife now he don't do. I never to know the church. But the church name now be this. Now I can put on let me I not to get video. Now let me just really sorry for you because the something wants to be like because the way all these our women from girlfriend to wife, the one that they respect pastor. Una be like say he they not call pastor daddy. Una not go enter heaven. Any smarty daddy. Your pastor is not your daddy. Your pastor is your pastor. Call him pastor, he get name. Call him by the name. He not go make you no enter heaven. Una will see pastor, say daddy me go, daddy, adeyo, daddy, una want daddy, una, then una will call una husband. Papa James, oh, food up finish, oh. The husband will marry you. Papa James, you see, you should say you see they work. Then your pastor will not know anything about you. Then you will call her, daddy, have you eaten? You will check up on pastor like say you be God or you be Holy Spirit. No, na be the problem. Women and pastor, I don't know what one they say for pastor, but whether one want make we be pastor before now would respect us. I mean, I make we will be pastor. Now see pastor. Not be even one, not be two. All the married women for a church, or do I say you marry? Ah, guy, you like married people, sha? And what even pay me pass? You go to tell you to send me picture. I love you, babe. All of them are one name. All of them get one name. Oh God. Or this pastor, they man, you wanna get women who borrow. And if they see us with the ordinary people, they will say, before you follow these people, are you sure is the Holy Spirit that lead you? Give me your, before you go marry, I saw the pastor, some of them now. Now just say, let me, who is your boyfriend? Or who is your husband that you want to marry? Are you sure it's not a Yahoo boy? Are you sure it's a correct person? Now you correct. You with the dagger people wife, now you correct. Rubbish. Now see your colleague, they don't cash her now. Some of the hackers may God bless so that you not be you know for no. See so do face like far away, do abortion. See here like Tony Khan. Go straight to the other news, no time. If you dare any relationship stroke marriage, this news now for you. A lot of women, their problem, the reason why a lot of relationship they break, both marriage and friendship and dating, you understand? The reason why they break, because some of us know they tell each other the truth. Now make everybody, they go outside, they go they go play away match. You go marry, you know, tell your husband, where your feelings there. You understand what I mean? Huh? Your feelings. You know, greet tell her. If your feelings now you're happy today, you cannot tell your husband say, now happy to touch happy. you understand what I mean? When I know great talk. Sometimes the husband go they ask you now, waiting you they like for hanging. To talk with the hard, but when you go outside, you go tell somebody who not marry you. This one thing. That is just the problem. So now let me give on this program, advise me. Now for people where they date, not before gay and lesbian, wanna go corner. On our own, you had, they are not even know what you want to. This one, people, okay, they see they date, so they physically wash. You understand? So those of you know they date, always they ask your partner, what do you like? You understand what I mean? If you don't fit do one, you tell us, I don't fit they do one more, but I fit buy you dog or bingo. Make it help you there. You understand? And those of you who don't know about the page, how they take the talk, what they want.
It's licking. No, it's sweet oh. Very sweet. It's very sweet. Sometimes if my partner is licking me, my leg will be shaking. You see, the feelings will be, you know, women. A lot of women, we have our feelings on our clits. So, especially me. If I'm making love and you don't touch my clits, there's no need. So I like licking. I love it. Yeah, blue job. I love it. My partner love it. So as I'm giving him blue job, he's also licking me. So yeah, it makes me wet.
I like that, the fifth one.
The fifth one.
Yes.
Hey, why the fifth one?
Yes, so that everything can go inside. Everything can go inside. Everything can go inside.
Is that one the doggy style?
Yeah. So say normally this is the way the no do the things. So this is the way that I prefer it.
You prefer it.
Yes.
But daddy, excuse me to say, but
Oh.
at your age, do you like your wife and you do?
Oh, I'm a presiding elder.
Oh, okay.
And
so
I'm married.
You are married.
I'm a mister.
So women like, you understand? And some men like, you understand? Why so like? I they talk because small children they watch me. So the reason why a lot of relationships know they work, we dey shame to tell our partner our style. Do like this. Do you understand what I mean? I just use play they do like say na comedy, but not be comedy they do because we need this thing. All of us need that. You understand? Some people know they use that thing till they play. So I beg, ask your partner, what do you really like in? Na kissing, na they turn you on, or na they turn you on, or na This one are for men. Any man wey dey do like this, like say you na keeper for Chelsea. You just know say like BJ. Now they turn you on. You understand what I mean now? So that problem no go dey. Those are the things wey make people dey go shook leg for outside, wey make a lot of problem dey. And always they wear sexy things. You understand? So that when your husband come from, you know say African husband, the kind of work where they walk, if they come to see you, your bra, it big like say na garment where they use for selection. You cannot wear sexy things to tantalize your, you understand what I'm saying? That? So those things they make some people they go short. You understand? They go do. So I just dey talk now. So follow this program. They teach couples, people they date, what to do. We'll go straight to that news, no time. For Kenya, Kasalado boss. Okay, oh, people wicked for this world though. He get one man here and a woman they don't marry for long. We don't know say the woman they spy the husband like this. The man they shook leg for outside. You don't know say the woman they cash out. They get some misunderstanding. As the man come out, now the woman say, "Do you like massaging?" You know women, we know they use ear massage. If me say the thing they told me on to. Do you like massage? Now the man say yes. Now the woman say lie down flat like a dead man. You say women, when the the guy like that, carry the, you understand? The fire service, the host come, you understand? The woman called the massage our brother. I said they massage the guy. He said make the guy open one eye. He closed two eye. The thing is sweeter. The woman called all the the football, the two football, you understand what I mean? And not be everything that they talk at. As he hold the football, you call the presser like this, like foam. The guy could do like this, could do like this, could do like this, like people get a pass. He could do like this. But they at a lot, you know they at a lot. He could go sleep, go. Now his wife go draw. You don't watch Conan the Barbarian. Now go bring that sword. Okay, the people do. If you see sword long, and the ekpa they do, oh baby, oh, the woman say, okay, I will really baby you today. Now I bring this sword. You know say when knife, I want you to use it like that. When knife touch cap, you understand, which is the cap. The thing go cold one kind. And the thing touch her. He said, oh, what style is this? The woman said, don't worry, you will know the style soon. You know, say they test where they want slice like suya. And then the woman hold the cap. Because baby. He said, don't worry, sleep. Because they doing like this. Your fire service, person they use, you don't know. He said, may open your eye. Now let me, if anybody they follow me, they do BJ. That's how they open eye. If your teeth touch and say, let's go to the mission. You understand what I mean now? Not be say they do all those things. You can't do like this. Do like this. Before the guy look at, the guy shout, woo! Like fire service, like ambulance. They cut person now. They go do so, they don't cut am. For Kenya, those of you know what they talk about.
Evidence of what was a domestic brawl and the weapon used on a man in Kibunja, Molo. His wife was going for the jugular and cut him deep in the groin area. Her husband, with whom they have children and a grandchild, is now in hospital, and two people they were partying with earlier now detained at the Molo police station. This family now the talk of town for all the wrong reasons.
Shukura mshtuko asubuhi ya leo kuona mwanamke akitoa mwanaume sehemu yake ya siri.
Kijiji hiki kimekuwa na visanga vingi vya mambo kama haya.
Sisi tunaonelea pombe ndio mbaya. Pombe imekuwa mingi Kivunza.
The trail of blood at their home depicts just how serious the incident that was sparked by a domestic quarrel was. Those involved gave their side of the story, albeit incoherently.
Hiki dorote ilikuja juu ya ulevi.
Tukakunywa mimi na kazini yangu na Juma. Na Juma yake wakakunywa na kama upusi. Huyu yake
tulikunywa tukiwa ngapi? Watatu.
And in what appears to be a case of the pot calling the kettle black, Molo MP Kuria Kimani expressed concern about the presence of illicit brew in Molo.
Pombe ambazo haramu zinapata kuwa zinakunyuka katika area yetu, tupata kwamba tumedeal nazo. Kama ni kumwagwa zimwagwe.
He appears too quickly to forget about his personal public display of intoxication. The locals appear to be taking their cue from their leader. And on this Father's Day, the problem of alcohol dependence is one that is hard to ignore, and one that appears to limit the ability of some men to assume and exercise the role of a father. Charity Mwangi, NTV.
Well, I don't understand women. How can you cut that thing? If you don't born boy, somebody cut your pikin like that, you go happy. Which kind problem you go get with your husband where you go hold the committee, the fire service, then you slice them? Women, African women on how they talk to. I beg. That place, now our dignity. How can you vandalize her like that? Wait, no matter how the person do, you wound her for life. Amen. When I don't go use that the year blow job, anytime they won't play with her, and you know the only one you don't get spare tire. You put her down. All the men, Muslim politicians, they do one part, they put her down. He got a blessing now. You God. Guy, one day they go bite your cap. Come on. I can't run my cap away. Don't play with this place. You can play with here, and you understand? But yeah, not one. Any small one don't carry her down. Oh, baby, press it. See what he don't happen now for Kenya. Oh, go straight to other news, no time. Imo State Governor don't shockalize everybody. Those of you who don't know and I be this, you are welcome, sir. It's like your first time, since you enter, you know, so I know if you come Imo State. In those days, I already talk about Russia, Russia, no mind me. One man, which is one boy. If you hear the boy voice, it be like angel. You know, say for Igbo land, Catholic church where they even play the past the one way day for Rome. Everywhere Catholic church. The boy they sell for street. Now then one guy your video and with the boy they see, oh boy, Para, you get voice, sha. Oh boy, Para, I get voice. So man not to give on my voice later now cause make one governor come take me. And then the video go viral. Those of them don't know the boy now be this. And then the governor see and say no. Now I buy the pikin, sorry. Now pidgin English. I adopt the pikin, adopt and buy. Now the same. Now I buy the pikin. So you go train the pikin for the voice. Those of you never watch how the boy they sing and when they talk and
Imo State Governor Uzodimma has announced that we adopt and sponsor a 9-year-old boy who went viral after a video of him singing Catholic hymns was shared on social media.
Into your sanctuary, we come to adore you, Lord.
9-year-old Joseph Olomachi Okpara all coconuts and pears on the streets. However, in addition to petty trading, Joseph entertained his customers by singing to them as he sells his goods. He was filmed singing and the video went viral as Nigerians appreciated his talent. In celebration of Father's Day, Imo State Governor Uzodimma announced that we adopt him and also sponsor his education.
Ina abokada. Uko kineja gacha ha. You go far. You go far. Ngagora mo bregu na.
Into your sanctuary, we come to adore you, Lord. Into your sanctuary, we come to adore you, Lord. In adoration and prayer, we glorify the name in the fold of Jesus. Oh, the Holy Spirit, yes, I believe you there. Oh, yes, I believe in the fold of Jesus. Oh, and the Holy Spirit, yes, I believe. Oh, the Father, oh, the Son, do you believe? Yes, I believe, mighty I believe. Do you believe? Yes, I believe. I believe in Jesus Christ. Do you believe? Yes, I believe.
nyefu ego.
Nice one, governor. I don't know why they call you supreme governor. They say you get problem or you are caught. They say sometimes some people they not now what people talk online. I just tell you. They say maybe you want to use this boy now. They say because they see hate you, but what do you do now? Good one. You understand? And one thing way I not like for Nigeria is like if somebody not get luck now, you cannot make them for this country, which is bad. Our children now be the future of tomorrow. I know say that's what they see tell us now. We know why people fear entire local government shema. You understand what I mean now? So now the old people be the leader of tomorrow. I just they talk and I know what they talk. There are a lot of talented children for Nigeria where they need help. All the governors and this thing. Una not need somebody to video put make the person trend so that now use from there tap into the glory. Because a lot of children need help. Mona make our school day okay. Make sure say all these children the way they hawk. E no good. Make sure say their father if they won't even regulate our birth control, make they regulate them. People too they born for this country. You they say akara. Money when they make a month. Now 1,000 naira, you go born children of 200. You born 200. You no go let your neighbor where they stay near you rest. You get Maggi, you get salt, you get like you understand. Don't be the major problem. And this government, they not get time. They want to just talk about their political party. Finish. So nice one. But they say you're not too good like that. I just tell you what people talk so that you will know why people they talk and they call you supreme governor. I don't know why they call you Supreme Court governor. I don't know why. You understand? So nice one. What do you do so? Go straight to the other news. Me we there. I don't sing, read mock news. None of them. I don't feel to say, Parana, make I adopt you. My father don't die. Nobody won't take me with this talent. So now when I go back to small people and go to help me for this place, go straight to the other news. No time. Our governor for Delta State here don't go Bini go congratulate our brother Obaseki where they do face like better. Don't go congratulate and say you are welcome to PDP. Say he like I watched this video. I was like, wow, this is called democracy. This is called brotherly love. Those of you never watch your face. Regardez là-bas.
Briefing journalists on reasons for his visit, Delta State Governor Dr. Ifeanyi Okowa said he was in Edo State to rejoice with Governor Godwin Obaseki, who he described as a brother. He said the visit is also to commend party leaders for creating the enabling environment and opening their hands for Governor Godwin Obaseki to be part of them. Governor Okowa expressed the hope that PDP will be successful in the forthcoming governorship election in Edo State.
I came here first to rejoice with my brother who has come to the PDP, and also to rejoice with our party leaders in the PDP for opening their hands for the governor to come in to be part of the PDP family. So it's a time we've come to felicitate with ourselves, to rejoice with ourselves. And I've actually come here to say congratulations. I know that he's been doing a great job in Edo State. I'm proud to associate with him, and I believe that having come into the PDP where there are no restrictions, he's obviously going to go more into the future to do a greater job for the people of Edo State.
On his part, Governor Godwin Obaseki, who expressed optimism of a PDP victory in the state, also assured of people-oriented governance. Governor Obaseki appreciated Dr. Ifeanyi Okowa for coming to rejoice with him, adding that as a leader of PDP in Edo State, his responsibility is to ensure that the party continues to enjoy victory in the state. He said he will continue to harmonize all contending issues in the party with a view to capturing the interests of members.
First, I want to thank my brother, Governor Okowa, for coming to support us and to help in the process of galvanizing the PDP for me in Edo State. As the governor and the leader of PDP in Edo State, My responsibility is to make sure that the PDP continues to enjoy victory in Edo State. We are a united house in PDP. And so what I am doing is to make sure that we continue to harmonize members, we continue to talk to one another, all those who've indicated interest and desire to contest. And PDP is a very organized party. PDP does not do things with impunity. And I believe that with the leaders I have here, we will come to some resolution on how to go about the primaries on Thursday.
Kingsley Uchebu reporting.
You understand? Remove Obaseki. This message not be for Obaseki. Put our governor. You are welcome. Since what Obaseki did for Edo, which is Bini, they do this thing. You never visit them for what they do. But the moment he jump on your party, you go visit them with our transport money, with our state money, not even your. When I know why are they already versed for all this youth, you don't know what they pay no. This country is not there again. Nigeria not there again. They just put us in Nigeria. The only thing we dey now na two party, PDP and APC. If you are not under any of the umbrella, hungry go beat you die. And if hungry beat you here, if you say you dey die, run come this side. You know me say you are a coward. Now so that they do even if the governor want to call you, will be ordinary floor member. Run go anywhere money dey. The thing a club like signing. See our governor now, if from Delta State now, go Bini, they go congratulate Obaseki, you are welcome. Like this. Iza yamu we dey there since. Iza yamu una no go meter. Like this. For you to know say everybody now we don good, now they go. As I dey talk to you now, pastors they see be like that too. Anywhere money then everybody won't go. The country now, the interest of the country, nobody know. Now interest of their party that they do now. If you are not PDP, if you are not APC, you are not a human being. So maybe you all name this country PDP APC. Then throw away Nigeria come out. Mojo no say the country name na PDP APC. Because Nigeria now don't turn work man. You don't turn workshop where everybody take the work. You come out, because they get talk. Mo go straight to that news, no time. For DRO Congo, they just sentenced chief of staff to the president to 20 years in crèche. Those of you who don't know what they call crèche. Crèche, now they call Okere. Those of you who don't know what they call Okere. Okere, now they call prison. Those of you who don't know what they call prison. Prison, now they call cage. You understand what I mean? Now the guy be this native. They say he don longolingi almost $50 million of public funds for DR Congo. Africa we not dey war, they dey thief $50 million. Those of you who never watch that way they talk about regardez là-bas.
After more than a month of trial, Vital Kamerhe has been sentenced to 20 years of hard labor. Vital Kamerhe's trial has been taking place inside the Makala prison, where he was held since April 8th. The proceedings were broadcast on national TV and journalists closed out. The 61-year-old Kamerhe and two other accomplices were charged for misusing money for infrastructure projects.
We need reforms in our laws on corruption. All those found guilty of corruption should be sent to prison. That's the only way other corrupt officials will be deterred from stealing public funds. This country should be led by a dictator. If I were president, I would hang all the corrupt people at our national stadium.
Mr. Kamerhe's case is a very rare one in the DR Congo. No public figure has been prosecuted for corruption in the DRC in the last 2 decades. In 2018, Kamerhe announced his presidential bid but pulled out, clearing the way for President Tshisekedi. Reports indicate there was a coalition deal between him and Tshisekedi to succeed him. His supporters think his arrest is to stop him from running for the next presidential election.
The trial of Vital Kamerhe is a political case that was brought up to ruin his career. That's because right from 1960 until today, we've had no government that has ever prosecuted senior officials implicated in graft.
We've had bigger corruption scandals in this country. There was one where $100 million meant for an agricultural project was embezzled. No one was held accountable. Recently, the head of the state-owned mining firm was accused of embezzling $200 million. Again, no one was punished. Why has the fight against corruption only begun with the president's chief of staff, Vital Kamerhe? It's because President Tshisekedi agreed to back him in his bid for the presidency in 2023. They signed an accord at the Kenyan capital, Nairobi, in 2018.
Kamerhe denies stealing public money, but there are questions on why President Tshisekedi would allow a close ally to be thrown in a high-security prison and why judges handling his case died under mysterious circumstances.
20 years. And the reason why I even like this sentence, they do even if you don't come outside, you know, they politics again. Anything even polish, you know, go use. You see the way they do it. And they read this, you know, because of DRO Congo, now go on Nigeria. The people will make Nigeria bend. The moment they sentence them to prison as a corner, that's why they be president. I don't know why. This life, we cannot live well. If somebody rape, you know, say, oh, sentence out to life in prison, cut a prick, castigate a prick, scatter a prick. If somebody kidnap, oh, they say, die by hanging, kill them. If somebody kill as Boko Haram, oh yeah, Kolobi neck, shooter. But the politicians, when they make life hard for people, he go do. AKA Oshikalu, he don't come back. A lot of people, they come back. They can't even rule us again. We are not going anywhere in Nigeria. If they not take crime, public funds, people with the thief our money serious, arrest them and put them for prison, and if they come outside, may they not come back to politics again. We know they go anywhere. All this our judge plus our politician plus our police, all of them, and make this Nigeria hard us. Because the people with the thief us, now they say, hey, clear road. Una can clear road, una don't clear road, give them. Nigeria is not going anywhere if we don't take action where these people they take. We go remain like this. Nigeria thief them. Though when I come, people call the yellow na clear road, the devil clear their future for now. Robbie you 20 years too small. I had 5. Go straight to down. It's no time. This news now to all the men where they Africa, where they say cancer. No, they worry them. Cancer, not the cash men. I know say cancer, the cash men, but if you say cancer, not the cash Bobby. You understand? Oh boy, cancer, the cash. They say cancer, the cash Bobby nipple. You understand? Oni popo. Say cancer, the cash men. And the reason why the cash men where the cash, they say that from all those one way to the old. You understand? You know, say some men, when I get Bobby like people will like get. So they say cancer, they cash people. So I just they told now so that we now go know how to prepare, because the only thing one and they feel the service. No, na fire service. You understand why I do like this? You don't really understand. No, na fire service, this is the cap, this is the, you understand, the injection. No, na feel the service. No, the service on other thing. Please. They say, baby, baby. They say cancer, they enter. Baby, touch it. Baby, touch it. Baby, touch it. So make cancer not go worry you later when you don't old. So they read this news, they give to Nikan. You know they use eye. They say, baby, touch it. They go touch cancer inside your body. You know. Those of them over here where they talk about here.
Good morning, listeners. The answer to that is yes. But this is mainly an age effect, because after AIDS has been conquered, we are seeing now more men getting older, and breast cancer in men is primarily a disease of the advanced age, as pointed out.
But let's look at, what might lead to it when it comes to the differences when we look at breast cancer in women and men. Women, we often hear, yes, it could be hormonal, it could be genetic, it could be where you're on contraception, have you had a child, so many different factors. So when it comes to men, particularly in that age, can we pinpoint what it is, that the common causes of breast cancer?
No, we cannot. It's a much less common disease in men than in women. If we take 1,000 women, about 100 of these will develop breast cancer during their lifetime. If we take the same amount, 1,000 men, only one will develop breast cancer. And therefore, there's relatively little good research available about it. It's just too rare. What we do know, however, is that genetic causes are much more common in men because they drive a very high predisposition to breast cancer. And if we test, like for example at our institution, men with advanced genetic methods, we find that there's an underlying predisposition on about 2 to 4 out of 10 men, whereas for women it's less than 1 out of 10.
And when it comes to detecting breast cancer in men, same procedure, you do the same kind of checks, the same kind of feeling around for a lump that shouldn't be there?
In essence, it's the same. Obviously, due to it being so rare, we don't run screening programs for men. Men usually come with a lump in their breast, and men are not very well known for their health-seeking behavior, in contrast to women, so they usually come with more advanced tumors than women.
Women, so men see they get cancer of the... You understand? People they watch. So please take care of yourself, play safe, you understand? And men, please, no go suck. You understand what I mean? Cancer for people children body. Because the whole thing they do, like saying a bone on the leak on all those things they cause cancer. Stop it. You understand what I mean now? There are some kind of things I don't need to talk there, but you know where they go. Won't go straight to the other news, no time. Our vice president, where they wear only one cap, like who they swear for. See, it's where Corona day, everybody they find out, where is the vice president? Where is the vice president? He don't boss out, he day. Because some of them say they don't come out, say they don't sack him. They never sack him. Every this honor, you are welcome. Alpha for cap. Do your cap, sha. I know say, the day when you go wash him, fish go die, you. You understand what I mean? It all comes, say, the cost of governance. The cost of what the government they take. Yeah, I don't go speak English, I don't know. Nikos Nagano. He said they need to debate so that they'll bring the cost come down. Abi, or you tell what say vice president to where they come. Where did they come? They tell us how they want to help us do like now. Because they call people now, make they debate how they want to bring cost of all these our politicians so that their costs go come down. Their cars, their like this, their salary, their everything. Says, what if you pay me? You cause you need debate. Now school now. Now school. Nigeria not done school. Good day, my timekeeper, finally judges. So, who you want debate with? You want debate with me? Some people don't know work. They don't even know why they be. I should say you don't know why you be vice president. Maybe you just did there as a because you know how to read. Because if they read with those things where Trump they use, you call they look here, you know what they talk, so people don't understand. If you say I make you go there. So now somebody don't help me reply you. Now I won't play for you. This man, I don't know this man, but God and I will bless you before I go plan. This man help me. The reply was supposed to give you. Now this man reply give you. Those of you who never watch the man.
Joining us live in the studio to still take a look at that is legal practitioner Libros Oshoma. Always good to have you.
My pleasure.
Thank you. Now you listened to that clip. My first question will be, what's your thoughts around all of this conversation?
You know, I said something outside the studio. Many times I listen to Professor Yomi Osinbajo, the vice president these days. He talks as if he's in opposition. These are actions that brought them to government. These are the campaign promises that they variously campaigned with. When we get to office, we're going to cut cost of governance. We're going to reduce corruption. We're going to discuss issues around, fiscal federalism and the rest. And so he's in government, he's been in government for 5 years now. For him now to still be telling us that we need to cut cost of governance. And like the economist said, Loretta, It is not you telling us that we need to discuss. It is your action that will tell us, oh yes, this government had done this. This government had done far worse than the Met in terms of cutting governance. Recently, the aides of the vice president were reduced and everybody was shouting. You understand? A situation where governors have all kinds of aides, some without table, speakers, all kinds of aides, some without tables, no job description. And as we speak, government still buying expensive cars. As we're talking now, the government had reduced budget for education, budget for health, and other infrastructural development, but the budget for renovating National Assembly is still intact. As we was talking, why everybody was crying on cutting costs and building health institutions because of the realization of COVID-19, the House of Rep received brand new vehicles, 2020 brand new vehicle at a cost of 20 million naira each per person. And then we're talking about, and then the vice president comes and says we need to have this debate. Let the vice president and the presidency, let them cut the cost of governance of those around them. Let us see, the convoys of these people reduce. And then we can now say, yes, the government is cutting cost of governance. Let us take it beyond this. Let us also see ministers follow suit. A situation where you see a minister with a retinue of cars, almost a mobile barrack of policemen guarding one man, and then you come tell me, let's cut cost of governance. For me, I think, these are campaign rhetorics, and we should have moved away from this by now. We should face the real issue.
This country, it don't finish. If they tell you money where all these politicians they shop, House of Assembly, local government chairman, all those normal for state money where they squander, then you come and say you want debate. Okay, debate with me. If they put me as president, even vice, no, not even vice president, PA to vice president for this country, people would die. You could give because if they ever put me for vice president, you won't finish. Because I go cut people money, finish. Local government chairman, you won't finish, you be 500 naira a month. If you don't want to take, no come. Councillors, 500. Then governor, 1,500 a month. Because you must be rich before you come. You not come there, say, we will come to fill your pocket. You understand now? President, if I sorry for you, we're 2,500 for president. Then the vice president, your own. Nothing they do, because what the president they do, your own, are just to assist. You're all supposed to be 100 naira. We just did they spend money up and down. They will come, will borrow. They don't borrow from China. China, they even tired to borrow. China see us, they run. So they don't come and go to the borrower. You know that kind of thing now. Way somebody will buy Gary where from you. They too they pay. Any small thing, problem pass your Gary market. If you see how you with the eye, like now you the whole and salary, now you the whole and credit, and now they owe you. Some of them will understand what they talk. You say you don't. Some people they owe you credit. If they see you, they go complain. So you call they have to join the credit. Now so Nigeria happy. The Nigeria see China so. Boko Haram kill everything. We need another $5,000 dollars, $5 million everything. China don't give our problem on the end. They just say we are not going anywhere because people will put for there. They don't even know what they do. They don't know whether they be vice president or they be president or they be governor. All of them just did they jolly. They just the way make Corona finish, make they start to go Dubai. I mean, do me borrow. Go straight around, use no time. As I they talk to now like this now, coronavirus all boss enter military base for Kenya. Jump enter 80 military men, 80 army. Army people get corona now for Kenya. Don't ask me how. Even me wants to ask you how. You understand? Me, even the president of Kenya don't know why corona catch army. I don't know where they go. So whether they work out for night to army for Kenya, what do they do? You understand? for night to how corona take cash on our face on our base. So we know how they talk regardez là-bas.
Scenes synonymous with military barracks in Kenya. Soldiers training, but the world is facing a new norm brought forth by COVID-19, and the military has not been spared. The invisible, unarmed, but deadly enemy has penetrated the most protected walls on the landscape. This enemy has left a place that is usually lively to be as silent as a grave. The enemy is a virus only visible under a microscope, but shaking all the corners of the world. It started with 3 military officers at the Embakasi barracks testing positive to COVID-19. Sources intimating that the confirmation of the cases sent shivers down the spines of high-ranking military men in the Kenya Defense Forces. KDF moved with speed to ensure the virus does not spread like bushfire among the Kenyan soldiers. A good number of officers were moved to Kahawa Barracks along Thika Superhighway as a containment measure. And then doors to one of Kenya's most secure area were shut. No entry, no exit, except for special cases. No one has since been going in or out of the facility, and even soldiers who were on leave were shut out. They were ordered to remain at home, and those residing outside the barracks ordered to move back into the barracks. But sources say the virus had already taken position inside the Embakasi barracks. Slowly but surely, it was jumping from one soldier to another. And with rising numbers, decisions were to be made. Initially, an isolation center had been placed at Embakasi barracks for those who turned positive. But as numbers grew, it was moved to Kabete barracks, which was made the treatment center for all KDF staff.
This corona, make a your turn at the gospel truth. This corona no go come out. It go be like HIV. Now for we to just live life with them. Because if we did there, they fear, we go just did there, we go starve, die. Now to just live life with them. Because I'm not sure, say corona keep us even malaria, high fever, all those things. So all these African presidents and governors, everything, just come together and start our life back. Now they don't start football. You understand? Nobody they come with many things. They don't catch army. Very soon on come outside. They don't catch navy. Very soon on come say don't catch Holy Spirit. So they say come catch native doctor. Wait to go make us fear. No, now they bring the come. We don't fear. We don't do rich. More just live life with them. Make corona the waka pass with the waka pass. Even now one more they wear hand glove and raincoat. The waka go anywhere. We won't wear because the way we they look Africa now, corona not go today. Now white people don't start Premier League. Spanish league, everything does start. Then they play, they go without no fans. More live life, they go like that without no crowd. Because go straight to other news, no time. This small guy with the reptilize wake poof for Sierra Leone. More details don't come outside. They say for the family where this rapist, even me where they read this thing and they fear me, you know, rape my ear. You. Rape 2 sisters, your own sisters, you rape them. They say the thing they the family. They say this boy when they see so when they're born, the mama papa rape the mama, they born her. Now the pikin the rape his sister, which is oh God, see family. That is the thing they the blood, your every family now. Now I read small guys. Those of you not watch this news because I read them for. But not the YouTube. We not watch but what happen. This boy rape 2 small girls. Where they under him, where they say make it take care of. Not even they take care of her more. Now mama sister, the one are 8, one are 5. The 8 years, they don't come out for the ass. So the 5 years, now I got to step down. After I don't drink, we don't take close scoring come. You see the small girl, you press her down like foul. You know, foul now. This was if you keep not the user until they run round. If you keep like people cannot feel the wrong. You press her down. Rape the pequenia, rape her poof. The guy pick go hospital. I thought they give up. So the matter now dey for Sierra Leone. They say now so the TB. Those of them never hear the voice note where the pikin uncle send come. Oh yeah. Regardez là-bas.
Hello, Para. How you doing? It's a development I've just come in right now from the police. The forensic report is out. The 2 kids was the multiple rape, and Khadija, who is 5 years, she was raped and tranquilized. Like what I said on my video, was raped and killed. Yeah, by the 2 corporate the aunties and their brother. And the news is going around too, you know, and that even the mother of that boy, she was even raped by her own father, you know. That means the boy that raped those 2 kids was the child, was the son of the lady who's called Binta Barry, the father of that boy. That the father raped the father raped her daughter, to impregnate her daughter, then they bring that son out, which is other rapists again. That means the family rapists run into their blood. You understand? Because I cannot imagine, the secret which they have been kept to the family so long. You understand? Now everything is exposed. What I mentioned on my video was everything correct. Now it's depend on the government of United States and the government of Sierra Leone how to handle this case properly and give Khadija and small IJ their justice. You know, like for the woman own privacy, like she was raped by her own father. That's their family issue. But this issue have been around for so long, you know. Keeping rape cases to families, members, without going to the police stations, without going to the government, you know, to expose rapists, is the epidemic we are facing in Africa, because people always get raped. If they want to go out to say I was raped by my dad, my uncle, my brother, my cousin, then think it's a stigma to that family, that, you know. But that's not supposed to be so, you know. Life not supposed to be so. We have to be honest to each other, honest to ourselves. If something wrong, expose the wrongdoer. The more you keep the wrongdoer, the more things are getting worse in that family. This is the case, my brother. Now we are waiting now for the government of the United States and the government of Sierra Leone, how they're going to handle this case, you know. So this was the press release came out from the police, you know, because they already did the forensic and on both sides, you know. So this is the result, my brother. Khadija, may your soul rest in peace. We will fight for you until we get justice. Thank you.
You see, so if U.S. embassy not dey involved for this matter, now so this matter will take die go. Africa, if we do bad, they'll say, now you want disgrace us, now we take deal like this. So a lot of things they happen for this Africa, but we the family will say, we don't want disgrace our family, more keeper. Father go the dagger pikin go the dagger father go the dagger brother. Una say me the keeper. This is a taboo. So please, this thing must stop. If you don't use somebody as an example, this rape issue no go stop, because the kind of rape wey dey come outside for Sierra Leone, una own strong pass our own. If na for government now to, like what I talk, make sure pay people, so that anywhere they just see somebody just do like this, you want do, we are called do free. Don't go straight around, it's no time. One pastor don shock me, and this pastor, I not to know his church, but the guy just talk the reason why a lot of things they happen for this Africa. Some people for Africa, una no dey serve God, una dey serve una pastor. All of una, I go even start to count church name, but I no just count. Una no dey serve God. No, na pastor, no, na this app. If they just talk bad about your pastor, you will vex. But if they talk bad about Jesus, it not concern you. But if they talk anything bad about your pastor, you ready to even shoot person die. You know they serve God. This pastor explain everything about the reason why I only they attack men of God. Because some of una doesn't say, before una go kiss on a wife, una don't ask pastor, I feel kiss today. Pastor could say, okay, let me see. So you can go and kiss. Before you go marry, pastor, have you married this girl? Guy, come make I tell you. They born me for spiritual home. Anything relationship, your pastor cannot control you. Relationship na something where you before you enter, they give you certificate. Nobody. You cannot see anybody will tell you say this one I be the because anybody can change. Relationship they change. Not if you say anything before you go marry, you don't go ask pastor, you just say this guy do okay, check am for me, or native doctor check am for me. Oh yeah, nah. They go check. Everybody get bad character. For human being to stay with human being for us, it hard. Make I just use her now. I want just tell you small example. Your best friend, what you call your best friend, the moment he stay with you for the same roof, una must quarrel. You know why? For human being to stay with human being hard. Even God create angel. If only they get problem. Now call you no get problem. God now create devil, create everything. If only they get problem. You call the find who want. Why God not go do research? Say you should say this angel want create so me and I not go get problem. You don't understand? Now be the problem. Man before you go do anything, na pastor. Woman before you go do anything, na pastor. Pastor now don't even live to win soul. Now they call the win relationship. So then they do the testosterone, bring the wife come before you look. You do it. I mean, how does you wave you? You don't know what this or pastor they do. I do it. They would dagger pastors. They go wire. You understand? May God bless you, pastor. Those of you know never hear the pastor when they talk.
Fake prophets. They will prophesy into your life and you will have no faith. Your faith will now be in them. If you don't see them, you can't do anything. If you don't see them, you cannot travel. If you don't hear, Daddy, should I travel? Travel. Daddy, there's this business I want to do. Should I take it? Take it. Daddy, there's a lady I've been believing God for. Should I marry him? Come and see me. Bring the lady. Before you know it, he started sleeping with the girl. Your life becomes, your faith now is towards them, no longer God. They destroy your confidence. Because you have not developed your own relationship with the Holy Spirit. They destroy your confidence. You have no faith in God anymore. Your life is dependent upon them, so-called prophets. You have 2 letters of appointment. You don't know, Daddy, you bring it. Which one should I do? Don't you have God? Are you not a child of God? Many lives have been ruined. Many lives have been destroyed because they did not develop their relationship with the Holy Spirit. But I want you to redefine your relationship with the Holy Spirit from today. The days ahead are going to be tough. There will be many business offers. And as those offers are coming, some are to take you out and destroy what you have built and labored for years. The Bible says we have a more sure word of prophecy. Where's your relationship with the Lord?
Of finished work. This is just the problem we are having in Africa. Any smarty, my pastor. You just drink small drink, my pastor. Anything, my pastor. You want go work, my pastor. You want go embassy, my pastor. What about the native doctor? Then whether they go embassy, they give them this so. What about the Muslim people whether they give this something? Must you everything pastor? Women on any small pastor, any small doctor, pastor, you want to pastor everything. Though, God bless you. No worry, I will send you recharge card. Preach, this guy preaching out the life. Go straight to other news. So my people, if you like what you are wearing, I they call Posoko. Now I see so this something. And the guy be this. God. Momo put the full picture of it and see. So if you like what you are wearing, now be this because Corona don't finish. Everybody's now don't they go groove. You understand? So now be this a nice one. So may God bless you for Soko. So now number be this call. Even if you want to talk to me, call him. You go tell me. No time. We'll go straight to the news. So now I will just stop today. My name is Governance Pararan Mock. I don't already know the name now. I need to do it. So may God bless all of them when they watch Mock News. It's not easy. Not be only me from funny part, but when I see they watch me, may God bless you now. So not today there. We'll go straight. On Saturday, I'm coming again with fire for fire.
I want talk through to Mock News, want talk sense. I want to mad again. Hey, Parara, the talk bitter truth, the pain, the better people. Mock News, tell the people to